Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot and I am here to do a reading for the collective. This is a daily check-in I'm doing for the day. Today is November the 10th, 2021. So collective, please keep in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of this reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. Keep in mind that timing is fluid, so this reading can manifest today. It can manifest later on down the line in time, or this present reading might be past energy for you. If this present reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers and or closure for you in this present reading pertaining to your past situation or circumstance. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right in. I'm gonna pull you guys an oracle. This is your overall energy for today. So I'm gonna look into what you can expect and basically whatever come out in the cards. But so yeah, this is a collective reading, so that's all signs, and it's a daily check-in. Yeah, let me just go ahead and jump right in. I didn't get any messages during the pre-shuffle, so what's the collective's oracle for today? What's crowning the collective's energy for today? What's the collective's oracle for today, November the 10th, 2021? Okay, so we have discipline. Discipline, master, teacher. All right. So, of course, from the card and the energy, collective, you can be in school. This could be on a 3D or the 5D. You could literally be in school on a 3D or in school on a 5D. On a 5D, this could be concerning your spirituality. Just going on a path concerning your spirituality, teaching, schooling, but things concerning a 5D. So discipline, teachings on a 5D, 3D and or 5D. If this is like 5D, discipline, schooling, I'm picking up collective, you're taking notes. You're taking notes either concerning your life or just life in general. I'm picking up, you're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. You're being taught a lesson, not necessarily a karmic lesson, but it's like spirit and the Most High. It's like collective, you're gathering evidence. I want to say you're gathering evidence or something that's what it is, understanding. Collective, you're starting to understand something pertaining to your spirituality, the spiritual realm, spirit, the universe, the Most High. Some type of understanding because you have gathered evidence or you have evidence. So you know some type of truth or something like that. Because you have experience, something like that. So you were able to gather evidence through life experiences that convinced you of some type of spiritual truth. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah. So let me just read the card. Yeah. All right. So the keywords for this oracle is dedication, training, work, skills. Whatever you desire in life can be created, but only if you're willing to do the necessary work. That means no shortcuts, no bypasses, and no free lunches. The only path to success is discipline and consistency. Fortunately, your master teacher is present, helping you develop a heartfelt and mature work ethic by getting organized and becoming practical in your approach to achieving your goals. Examine your heart and be willing to do what it tells you, whatever it takes to reach your aims. If you don't know what you must do, then learn. Seek out the help of mentors and guides who specialize in your field of interest. Study and learn with an open heart and mind, and set your standards high. Your master teacher reminds you, mastery in any area only comes from demanding nothing less than the best from yourself. So again, I'm going to try to say it again, what I said. Collective, today, I think you're gaining understanding. You have gathered evidence from your own personal experience and or life that have convinced you of a spiritual truth. Collective, only you know what that spiritual truth is to you. Some type of truth, a spiritual truth that you have been convinced of through just life experiences. So something like that going on with you guys. Some type of spiritual truth. All right. So let me see. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands. That Five of Wands been coming out a lot. Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. All right. All right, so we got the Queen of Swords. So collective, you could be an air sign, got air in your chart, or you dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Five of Wands, collective, you could be a fire sign, got fire in your chart, or you dealing with a fire sign. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Then we have the Nine of Cups, water. Collective, you could be a water sign, got water in your chart, or you dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And then we got more fire, the Knight of Wands. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands. All right, let me see. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing is, collective, you want to get something done. You want to get something done. And I'm picking up that you could be this Queen of Swords. Collective, you're being very logical about something. Less emotions, possibly no emotions at all, but you're being very logical, analytical. The facts about a situation. I also see that you guys have a goal. It's something you want to do. You have a goal. And because you're in the Queen of Swords energy, you expect Five of Wands. You expect this. Conflict, competition. This could be obstacles, opposition, things like that. Because you guys are in the Queen of Swords energy, being very logical about something. You're thinking something through. You expect Five Wands, or you see Five Wands. The Five of Wands, some type of conflict, competition could be going on today, or whatever your goal is, you're planning for the Five of Wands. You're planning for the Five of Wands. Because this is your goal. Collective, for some of you guys, you guys want this Knight of Wands energy. Some type of action, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands could be very impulsive, but the Knight of Wands is also determined. The Knight of Wands is always willing. He's determined and willing to take action. Of what they say about the Knight of Wands. Some type of bold action. Not necessarily the king or the queen, but a willingness. Somebody is willing to take action. A willingness. So, yeah, it's something about the Knight of Wands, collective, is your wish fulfillment. Because somebody's wish fulfillment is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands could be a person. Or the collective, the Knight of Wands is either a person, or the Knight of Wands is something you want to do. You want to do something in that Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, something like that going on. So let me see. Yeah, collective, you in that Queen of Swords energy. So this is like you crossing, how they say it, dotting every I, crossing every T. In that Queen of Swords energy, you've thought everything through. So some type of goal or plan that you have in mind, collective. This Five of Wands is either going to happen, or collective, you're planning or you expect the Five of Wands to happen and you're prepared for it. It's like you're preparing yourself for the Five of Wands because you could see it in the near future or possibly even today. Because you have a goal, the Knight of Wands. That's somebody's wish fulfillment. I'm also picking up for some of y'all too. Y'all in the Queen of Swords energy and y'all could be fighting like some type of depression or something. And it's like collective, because of your depression, you can't make a move. So you telling yourself, if I can even be the Knight of Wands, I appreciate the Knight of Wands. So this is either like some inward depression, some type of hindrance, or somebody literally physically can't move. Something like that going on. So I'm picking up somebody's wish fulfillment is the Knight of Wands. Like if I can't be the King and Queen of Wands, at least I want to be the Knight. I'm done with being the Page. I can do the Knight. So collective, I'm picking up some type of limitations, obstacles. Somebody's limited. And this could be self-limitation. Or it could just be limitations of life. So I'm going to give an example. So collective, say like this is a physical barrier. And it's something you want to do. But say like you want to travel somewhere. Or you want to do something, but you don't have a reliable vehicle. So the King or the Queen of Wands energy would be you, collective, having your own car. But it's like since you're unable to have your own car, the Knight of Wands could be catching an Uber or getting on a bus or something. It's like if you can't have your own car, you would even be thankful if you can get in the Knight of Wands energy. So, but it's like collective, you have to take steps. So this could be you afraid to go outside. And you like, I want to go to, it's like you have a destination, a goal in mind, collective. And you saying, I want to get to my destination, but I have to go outside first. I don't have my own car, but I got to go outside to actually get in the Uber. I actually have to go outside to go catch the bus. It's like collective, you're very smart. You smart. You not a dummy. Whoever that Queen of Swords is very smart, but something is like crippling someone. Something is crippling someone. This is like either a physical limitation, a physical, or this is like in the mind. I don't know if somebody have anxiety and they scared to go outside, but they want to take a leap of faith because they have something to do. Something like that. I also see the Queen of Swords. This can be in love too. This can be in love. Collective, you or somebody else could be somebody's ex. And collective, you want to see that Knight of Wands. Especially if you're a female, don't have to be. But I'm giving a female as an example. Collective, you're somebody's ex. And you want to see your lover. Your lover is a player. Your lover is a player, but you miss him and you want to see him. And you know it's not going to be easy to get to him. You know that. Or collective, that Queen of Swords can be your lover's ex. And she's thinking about your lover today. And she trying to plan and do something to see your person or something like that. Yeah, it's a Queen of Swords collective. That Queen of Swords is either you or your lover's ex. But this Queen of Swords is making plans to get in touch with that Knight of Wands. And that Queen of Swords already know she planned for this. And she's prepared for that Five of Wands. Whatever that Five of Wands is. Some type of conflict and competition. So collective, be careful. If that Queen of Swords is not you, and it's like that Queen of Swords is like your lover ex, it's like she want to get to that Knight of Wands by any means necessary. So it's like if that Queen of Swords got to start some type of conflict and competition with you, collective, she will. Because her wish fulfillment is the Knight of Wands. Collective, this could also be a situation. This could be a third party in love. And it's like you're not with the Knight of Wands. But this Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords is not with the Knight of Wands. And you're not neither. But this Queen of Wands is still willing to get you out of the picture. Even though both of y'all not with this man, that Queen of Swords, this Queen of Swords, still see you as competition, or she knows she got to get you out the picture to get to the Knight of Wands. Okay, so let me put an issue on the Queen of Swords. So again, collective, the Queen of Swords could either be a male or a female. Collective, if you are a man, the same still apply. Because the Queen of Swords, the collective, the Knight of you, if you are a man, the Knight of Wands could be you. And you could be a player. And the Queen of Swords could be a man. Collective, you a man, but you're in the Knight of Wands energy. So the Queen of Swords, which can also be a man in his feminine energy, the Queen of Swords can feel as though you stole their lover from them. So collective, if you are a man and you have a new lover, her ex feel as though her ex today is planning to confront you or take you out as the competition or something like that. Yeah. So what's the Queen of Swords issue? What is the Queen of Swords issue? Toxic, unhealthy, bad love, draining. Okay. So the Queen of Swords is either the toxic one, or the Queen of Swords feel as though somebody else is toxic. Collective, if that Queen of Swords is you, and this is about someone trying to reach a goal, collective, you already know you have obstacles or something is toxic. Something or someone is toxic or unhealthy, and it's like, collective, you expect this and you plan for these toxicities. Something like that. Yeah. What's the issue with the Five of Wands energy? What's the issue? The past. Lives in the past, brings up old shit. Okay. So collective, this could also be inward conflict and competition. Yeah, somebody could be struggling. Somebody could be having an inward struggle. Because like I said, the Queen of Swords' goal is the Knight of Wands. Again, the Knight of Wands is a person or action this Queen of Swords want to take. But what's stopping the Queen of Swords is the past. Lives in the past, brings up old shit. Or the Queen of Swords maybe have to deal with someone who lives in the past. Something like that. That Queen of Swords wants something. That Five of Wands is either the Queen of Swords, some type of self-sabotage, or the Queen of Swords is dealing with someone who the Queen of Swords is expecting someone to live in the past, somebody that bring up old shit. So the Five of Wands energy could be someone who the Five of Wands energy could be someone who is holding a grudge against the Queen of Swords. So I just heard let bygones be bygones. Let bygones be bygones. The Queen of Swords as well want the Knight of Wands energy. The Queen of Swords probably also want to break up with somebody. The Queen of Swords could even want a divorce. Because I heard let bygones be bygones. That Queen of Swords want the Knight of Wands energy. Somebody probably want to be free. Or something like that going on. But somebody's going to bring up old shit. Or the Queen of Swords is doing this to herself. Yep, so let me put a charm card on this energy and see what's going on. Give me a charm card for the Queen of Swords. Let me see. Do I want to put... Let me see something. Let me see something. Okay, the Page of Wands. The Six of Wands, yeah. The Emperor. The Knight of Wands, yeah. The Ace of Cups, yeah. Yeah. This Queen of Swords is very optimistic, but the Queen of Swords is facing challenges. This Queen of Swords want the Knight of Wands person or the Knight of Wands energy. And whatever or whoever the Knight of Wands is the Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment, self-love, self-care, true love, pure happiness. But the Queen of Wands could be very optimistic. The Queen of Wands probably want to send someone a message. The Queen of Wands want to start something. The Page of Wands is the beginning stages of love. The beginning stages of some type of passionate new beginning. The Queen of Wands want to get something going. Want to get the ball rolling. This could be to reunite with a lover. This could be to divorce. The Queen of Wands could be asking somebody for a divorce. So this can also be a situation where somebody is married. They are married. They're separated from their spouse. They have a new lover, but they're ready to divorce their spouse who they're separated from. Something like that could be going on too. Or the Queen of Swords wants to do something. The Queen of Swords has a goal. It don't have to be in love. This could be something as simple as somebody want to travel. Somebody want to do something. But they could be suffering from either a physical ailment or like a mental roadblock. Like self-sabotage. Yeah. Yeah, because what clarified the Five of Wands was the Six of Wands. So the Queen of Swords could be having internal conflict about being noticed, about somebody noticing something. The Queen of Wands don't want somebody to realize something. Or the Queen of Wands, why I keep saying the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Swords either don't want to be noticed, she don't want to be recognized, or the Queen of Swords the Queen of Swords is not sure whether or not she or he can get a victory. The Queen of Swords is not sure whether or not they can get a victory, or this Queen of Swords want to do something. This Queen of Swords want to do something, but she don't want to be seen. She don't want nobody to see her doing it. So this could be the Queen of Swords wanting to go visit someone, but she don't want somebody else to be there when she go visit someone. It's like the Queen of Swords wants to do something. So, for example, collective, say like you the Queen of Swords and you want to go visit your child. Say like you didn't raise your child, but you want to go visit your child. You want to visit your child, but the Five of Wands could be the person who took guardianship over your child like long time ago. So it's like collective, your child could be like a teenager or early adult, and you want to go see your child, but you don't want to run into the person that raised your child. Like something like that. Something like that going on, because this person, it's like collective, if this person see you outside their house, they gonna bring up the past. Like, why you here visiting Tay-Tay? Remember you gave Tay-Tay up a long time ago? Like something like that. Collective, you can also be a man, and for whatever reason, you could have abandoned your child either willingly or unwillingly, and you want to see your child. Your child could be like a teenager or early adult. You don't want to run into your baby mother. It's like you want to go to the house and see your child, but you don't want her to be there because she's going to bring up the past. She's going to bring up the past. Yeah, something like that going on. Somebody want that Knight of Wands. Yeah, and that Knight of Wands could be somebody's child. Collective, I'm picking up if the Knight of Wands is somebody's child. Your child is very, what I want to say. If you abandoned your child like in the past, whether you did it willingly or not, your child in the Knight of Wands energy don't really care. They care, but it's like your child is not offended by you. Your child has forgiven you. But it could be the person, it could be the other parent or the guardian that's making it hard for you to reunite with your child in peace. Because it's like your child, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is like a carefree spirit. The Knight of Wands is like, it's whatever. If I can meet my mother or my father, I will. Like, this person is willing to reunite with you. Your child is willing to reunite with you. Yeah, something like that. But it's somebody that could be making it hard for you, collective, or something like that. Yeah, somebody probably want to go see a child, but they don't want that other parent to be there. Because the other parent is going to, like, start some type of conflict. Yeah, collective, you could be a man. Because your wish fulfillment, what clarified the Nine of Cups was the Emperor. Collective, you just want to be a father. You might not want that woman back, but you just want to be a father to that child. Your child could be a fire sign or got fire in their chart. Don't have to be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Collective, especially because the Emperor is Aries. So it's like collective, say like your son or your daughter, that Knight of Wands could be an Aries. So it's like both of y'all Aries. You an Aries, collective, and your child is an Aries. I also just picked up too, somebody could be married or somebody remarried or somebody's married. The Knight of Wands father is a secret. Whoever the Knight of Wands father is a secret, because the Knight of Wands is somebody's child. But the Knight of Wands mother is saying that the Knight of Wands father is her husband, but is not. The Knight of Wands father is this Emperor right here. So it's like, it's a secret here as well. It's a secret here. It's like it's like the Knight of Wands mother and the Knight of Wands real father know. But it's like the Knight of Wands, that husband, whoever the Knight of Wands mother is married to, is not his baby. There's something, I see a secret here too. So it's like, it's a man who wants to go see his son. But it's like this man got to keep it a secret. He want to go see the Knight of Wands, that boy. But he got to keep it a secret because The Knight of Wands, something like that going on, some type of secret. Yep. It could have been a man out here that got somebody else's wife pregnant. Yeah. But this man want to see the baby, his son. Yeah. And this man do not want to be seen. He don't want people to know. But he want to go, he want to see that boy though. He want to see his son. Yeah. So, give me a charm card for the Queen of Swords and this Page of Wands. Yeah, all these came out in reverse. Yeah. So, yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right. So, somebody is not willing to make memories. Somebody don't, Somebody don't, no. It's no alternative. It's no alternative. Somebody's not interested in making memories. Bringing up old stuff. Bringing up the past. Somebody's not interested. This Queen of Swords is somebody's ex, whether male or female. And this Queen of Swords is not. It's like this Queen of Swords got a one-track mind. And it's like this Queen of Swords is not down for like no alternative. No, this is somebody the Queen of Swords is dealing with. Somebody is not intuitive. Inner guidance came out in reverse. So, the Queen of Swords, whether a male or a female, wants something, but the Queen of Swords do not want to go through the third party because the third party is like an asshole to the Queen of Swords. I see it. This person is not intuitive. So if this is like a parent wanting to go visit a child, that Queen of Swords do not want to deal with the other parent. Maybe the Queen of Swords know that the other parent is going to want to reconcile. And the Queen of Swords just want to see the child. Like something like that. So collective, if you that Queen of Swords, you could have had a baby by a karmic. And it's like this, the karmic kept you from the child because you didn't want her or him. The karmic kept you from your child because you did not want them. So it's like collective, you just want to go see your child. So it's like the Queen of Swords, like, I don't want to make no memories. I don't want to talk about when we was together. And this Queen of Swords don't want to talk about that. This Queen of Swords don't want to do no alternative. No. This Queen of Swords, yeah, because somebody not intuitive. The Queen of Swords is dealing with someone who is not intuitive. So the Queen of Swords is dealing with a karmic, basically. That's what's going on. I think the Queen of Swords had a baby by a karmic, and this Queen of Swords can be a man. Whew. Yeah. Collective, if you the Queen of Swords, whether you a male or a female, whoever this karmic is that you don't have a baby by, this person smoke a lot of weed. This person smoke a lot of weed. So it's like collective, if you go into your baby mother house to see your child, you already made up your mind. You're not smoking. Because maybe when you used to go see your child, you used to smoke weed with your baby mother. Then it used to lead to sex. And maybe you used to get her pregnant, or y'all have more than one child. So it's like collective, you being a bigger person, you already made up your mind. When you go over there to see your baby mother, you're not smoking weed with her because you know she a karmic and you don't want to get her pregnant. Or something like that going on. It's like, yeah. That Queen of Swords already knows something is unhealthy, bad love, and something is draining. If this is not about parenting visitation, collective, I think you want something. And somebody could be keeping it from you because they like you. Or it could be a conflict of interest or something. it could be a conflict of interest. So, for example, collective, say like you need a loan, and it's like the bank that you qualify for, say like your ex work at that bank. It's something like that going on. Something, it's like a conflict of interest or something like that. Because that Queen of Swords wants something, and that Queen of Swords want the Knight of Wands. That's the Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. Something like that going on. Give me a charm card for the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. Yeah, Xmas tree joy, yeah. Yep. It's conflict and competition, collective, around what brings you happy, your joy, your happiness. It's conflict and competition. And I think somebody wants to see their child. And I don't know why. That Knight of Wands is, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's conflict and competition around somebody's joy. Um, Collective, you could also be preparing for something around Christmas. It's like, collective, you want somebody doing something that have to do with Christmas. So, collective, I don't know if you're planning for this trip around Christmas. You want to go visit your child around Christmas, or you have to meet some type of deadline before Christmas or by Christmas. It's like, collective, if you, something you're doing today, if you can get past that Five of Wands, it's like you know you will have a good Christmas or something like that. It's conflict and competition around somebody's what makes somebody happy. Or somebody might try to cause conflict and competition with you today, collective, that you already expected. And it might affect your holidays or something. So I don't know, collective, maybe every year you always spent Christmas with your kids. But this year, for whatever reason, you already know or you suspect that your child's other parent is going to give you a hard time this year or something like that. Or y'all go through the same thing every year. It's like, collective, if you're a man, say like you want to go pick up your kids and you want to spend Christmas with your kids or your child. But it's like your baby mother will only let you take the kids if you had sex with her. That's what this could be too. Yeah. And it's like, collective, if you a man, you're in your feminine energy because you don't want to be too masculine with this woman. Because it's like, collective, if you already a man and you get in that King of Swords energy, collective, you ain't gonna never see your child. Because it's like you gonna hurt the Queen of Swords. You're gonna hurt your baby mother's feelings with the truth. It's like she can't handle the truth. So it's like you numb down your masculine side, and you be the Queen of Swords. It's like you're trying to tell your child's mother the truth without telling her. You're letting her down easy. You trying to. Yeah, something like that going on. Give me a charm card for the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah, collective, you just want to be somebody's father. You just want to be the father. You don't want to be in a relationship, a commitment. I'm also picking up, you do not want to have sex with this woman. You don't. You don't want to smoke weed with her. You don't want to do nothing with her. You just want to see your child, and she's making it hard for you. Give me a charm card for the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. Ooh. What? Yeah, these keep coming out in reverse. Give me a charm card for the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah, I'll experience. Yeah. Yeah, I'll experience. Or collective, I don't know, maybe you're married. Collective, maybe you're married. Collective, you could be married and you could be a man and you just want to pick up your child. It's like you want to go see your child or you want to pick your child up, but you don't want to be seen because maybe your wife don't know that you got a baby. Knight of Wands. Your child could be a teenager, collective, and you've been keeping this secret from your wife for a long time. The Knight of Wands, he could be like a teenager or early adult. And it's like, collective, you just like to be in and out. You like to be in and out. You could be married and it's like your wife don't know. And when you go visit your child, you don't want to be seen over there. And it's like this woman, your baby mother, be wanting to chit chat and talk about the past and smoke a joint with you and it's like, collective, you just want to be in and out. You just want to see your child. And that's it. And somebody always bringing up the past. And it's like, collective, you don't want to hear it. Our experience. Somebody's wish fulfillment. Or this Queen of Swords, collective. Collective, if you a man, that Queen of Swords. Collective, you can be an Aries. Don't have to be. Or you somebody baby father. Or somebody's... This could be your wife, collective. That Queen of Swords could be your wife. Y'all still legally married, but y'all not together. And her wish fulfillment is you. But it's like, collective, you already know that. You already know that, and you know how to deal with this woman. Or this woman already know that you know how to deal with her. That's what this could be, collective. If you a man, it's your ex trying to come back your way today. And she might use your child to do it. Yeah, she might put your child in the middle of it. Yeah, she's going to use your child to come back in your energy. Yeah, I think it's a married couple out here who's still legally married, but you guys have been in separation for years. And your ex might come back in your energy today, but she's going to use your child. And I think your child is like a grown man. And you like, if you don't get away from me with that, yeah, it's like your child could be grown. But it's like that Queen of Swords already know, collective, you might not fall for it. Even though you're her wish fulfillment, she know your experience. Because you the Emperor. Give me a charm card for the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, flag, pride, yeah. 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 Oh, collective. Okay, I see it too. Yeah. Whew. Collective, if you a man, it's a woman in your energy that remember the good old days when you was a player. But it's like, collective, you're not a player no more. You're not a player no more. You could have remarried, or collective, you could still be married to this woman legally, but you don't want her. Y'all just haven't gotten a divorce. But you could be in a totally new relationship. And y'all not married. I mean, y'all not divorced, but y'all been in separation for years. But this woman's pride and joy was when you was being the Knight of Wands. And this woman want to go back when you used to be the Knight of Wands. But it's like, collective, you don't want to go there. You don't want to do that. That's not where you at. And it's like, collective, somebody might bring up the past. Somebody might bring up the past. Something like that. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is like a goal. And this could be like in business or something professional. And collective, somebody could be running into somebody that likes them. Collective, you could have had a one-night stand with this person a long time ago. And this person, I don't know, somebody trying to make you have sex with them for a promotion or something. But it could be like an ex, or it's some type of conflict of interest around. If this is not about kids and like some visitation, it's like the professional realm, but it's conflict of interest. Like I said, this could be somebody going to apply for a loan or something, and it's like, collective, the only bank in town that would accept your application is the very bank where your baby mother or your wife work at. And it's like somebody could be giving you a hard time because of what y'all had going on from a long time ago. Something like that going on. Something. It's like somebody is creating a roadblock. This is either self-sabotage or collective. You're dealing with somebody who's creating a roadblock for you because they can, because of some type of connection you have with this person. So you could either have kids with this person, you married this person, you never divorced this person, or this is your ex-wife or husband. Something like that. Something like that going on. So, collective, it could be a situation to where, say like if you have joint custody, depending on what state you live in, you have joint custody with your child. But say like you want to take your child out of state, either today or you plan this around Christmas. And it's like you and your baby mother have to sign the passport. Like, for you to take your child out of the state or out of the country, the other parent have to agree to it. But it's like, because you don't want to reconcile with your ex, she won't sign them papers so you can take your child like out of state or out of the country. Something like that going on. Somebody making something hard for somebody. Something like that going on. What's the tea with this Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands? Yeah, head in the clouds. Head in the clouds, yep. Oh, God. This Queen of Swords is either the one that misses someone, or this Queen of Swords already know that she's dealing with somebody, or he's dealing with somebody that don't want to let them go. Either the Queen of Swords don't want to let somebody go, or the Queen of Swords know that her ex won't let her go, or something like that. Somebody head in the cloud. Somebody missed somebody. What's the tea with the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands with this Joy? Ooh. Yeah, creeping. Creeping. Yep. So somebody wants to do something. Somebody either want to see a child, or somebody wants to do something. This could be to travel. This could be to purchase a car. This could even be to go outside. Somebody could be a victim of being stalked. And somebody could be even scared to go outside because of their ex. Somebody is having internal conflict because they be getting stalked. It's like somebody's scared to go outside and even just get on a bus or drive their car. Somebody might have to resort in catching the Uber because if they get in a car, they might get followed. Something like that is going on. Collective, if you had a possessive, crazy ex and they haven't bothered you in a long time, they might start up again today. They might start up again. So, collective, you might have an ex that left you alone for like a year or a couple of months. This person might get started again today. They might get started again. Somebody watching somebody. Or, collective, you probably want to visit your child or something. And it's like when you go see this woman, when you go see your ex, she bring up the past. Oh, I remember. Oh, you think you too good now because you married now, or you think you too good to sleep with me, or like, it's like this person bring up the fact that y'all used to creep around. So this person is like, oh, when you come over here now, oh, you just only want to see John. You don't got time for me. It's just only about John. It's like somebody bringing up the past when you was creeping around. When you used to be a player. Somebody don't want to let that go. Collective, you could have a child by this woman or this man, and you got into a relationship. And it's like when you got into this relationship, you stop sleeping with your ex. And it's like when you go see your child, your ex bring up the past when y'all used to still be messing around. Something like that. What's the tea with the Nine of Cups and this Emperor with our experience? Yeah, broke ass. Yeah, broke. Oh, collective, you know this person probably only wants you for money. Oh, collective, this woman. Oh, okay. So, collective, if you a man in the past, this woman was using you for money. Or she's the reason why you broke, or you went through a period when you was broke, this woman. Yeah. So, it's like collective, whether you a male or a female, your ex probably used to use love. But this person probably really didn't love you. They wanted you for money. I think this person really wanted you for money. And they had you thinking it was love, but it wasn't. So either you know, collective, that this person is broke, and that's the reason why they're trying to seduce you, or this person already, and maybe in the past, this person used you for money and you ended up broke. So you already know what this person wants. It's like your baby mother could be trying to seduce you, but it's about money. Okay, so give me the tea for the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, a groupie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Collective, this woman, somebody's ex either used to treat them like a groupie and somebody ended up broke. And it's like somebody already know from experience, I know what you want. Or collective, you realize you could have had a baby by a groupie. And this woman act up when she need more money or something. Or collective, maybe somebody used to be a groupie, or somebody a groupie. Somebody a groupie. Somebody is or was a groupie. Something like that. Some type of truth. Somebody accepting the truth today. Because somebody experienced, somebody already know. Yeah. Or collective, you know your baby mother a groupie. This woman could be asking you for money, collective, not for the child, but for her boyfriend or her new lover or something. This woman is a groupie. Something like that. Yeah, collective. I think this is like something to do with a man. I think a man has learned a karmic lesson about either like his woman or his ex-wife or his baby mother. It's like this. It's a man that's learning a lesson. He accepted for what it is, and he see it coming from a mile away. And it's like he know how to maneuver around that energy, because it's like a form. It's like deception, something that's played out. It's a man that refused today. It's a man that refused to get on some type of karmic will he used to be on with a woman or something, or his baby mother or ex-wife, something like that. Okay, so basically to sum this up, it looks like collective, this is for a man. It could be a woman too, but collective, if you're a man, or collective, if you're a female watching this could be pertaining to your lover, or a man in a man that you know. But it looks like there's a masculine, a man whose ex is thinking of him today. And she might try to reach out to this man. They could have kids together. They could have been married in the past and divorced, or married in the past. They have been separated for a long time, but they never legally divorced. But this woman is planning on seducing a man through sex to get his money. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Um, She uses sex, but it's really she wants this man money. This woman is a groupie. If this is pertaining to like professional, just everyday life, the business arena, professional life, it could be somebody. There's some type of conflict of interest here. And somebody wants to obtain a goal or reach a goal. I don't know if this is someone exploiting the rich. I see that too. Somebody could be trying to exploit someone because they're the third party, or they're the ex-wife, or they have kids by someone. It could be someone trying to exploit the rich. That could be going on too. Something like that going on. There's a conflict of interest here in like the business world or a professional setting. There's a conflict of interest because somebody was creeping around with somebody, or somebody had kids by somebody, or something like that. And somebody is making it hard for somebody like to reach their goal or something because of their connection or past connection. Yeah, something like that going on. Yeah. Yeah. But as well, there's still a man. There's a man here who has learned a karmic lesson. There's a man here that has learned a karmic lesson about his money and how to maybe avoid being broke and to stay away from this woman, or stay away from women, or to stay away from groupies. Something like that going on. But I'm an Indie Collective. That's what I have for the daily check-in. This is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. Thank you. And enjoy the day.